What's up, guys? I'm back with another movie review. Today I've got another one from Music Video Distributors, and it is Beer League. So this is kind of a one of those underdog sports movies, but the sports is like takes a back seat to just kind of the friendships that surround it. The story follows a guy played by Artie Lange. He's basically playing himself. He and his buddies have been involved in the softball league forever. There's like all these rivalries and little in jokes, and so it's this incredibly long running, pretty much lifelong event for these guys. They're approaching middle age, and they finally get into one too many drunken brawls on the softball field, and they get threatened to be kicked out of the league unless they can win the championship, which means they have to go through Artie Lange's like big time rival guy. And that's pretty much the story here. And also Artie Lange is like this complete not in a good place in his life, let's just say that. No job, no girlfriend, lives with his mom. He's having a hard time, but he doesn't really care. He doesn't really have the ambition to better himself or his life, so he just kind of goes with it, and it is what it is. Again, this is a sports movie, but it's not a sport. It's not entirely focused on the sport aspect of it. It's mostly about the friendship of these guys, and if you're familiar with Artie Lange's sense of humor, this movie was pretty much made as a vehicle for him. He was the co-writer and the lead. All of the humor is offensive, brazen, super over the top. So if you're easily offended, you're probably not going to have a great time with this one, because there are very few boundaries, very few sacred cows observed by this movie. The amount of entertainment you're going to get out of it is probably directly related to how you feel about Artie Lange. If you're a fan of his work, then you're probably going to have fun with this movie. But if you're not, I don't think this is going to be one that wins you over to or converts you into a fan of his. I think the humor works pretty well. It is super offensive, super over the top, but I think it's pretty good. It never quite breaks through to that like just consistently hilarious level, but I think it's always funny, and sometimes comedy's tough, so I think that's a pretty fair pretty fair level of entertainment if a movie can at least be consistently funny. The Blu-ray is from Music Video Distributors. It's part of their MVD Marquee series. The transfer it looks to me like it's an older transfer. It doesn't look bad by any means, but it's not going to be like dazzling your senses. It's an improvement over the DVD, and I think that's about where the compliments can end. It's not super sharp. It's not super refined. It looks good, and that's about it. So if you really like the movie, then you want to upgrade your DVD. That's certainly worth it here, I think. And then if you don't own the movie, obviously, I would go with the Blu-ray. The extras are a lot of like Artie Lange-centric stuff. You've got like behind the scenes interviews. There's also other cast and crew interviews. There's a short film called Beer Goggles. There's a decent amount of extras here. Like I said, the movie, I thought it was really funny, but I really like crass, offensive humor, and this one definitely takes it to extremes at times. So if you like over-the-top comedies, or you're just a big fan of Artie Lange, or you want to see Ralph Macchio, I guess that's another reason you could check out this movie, because it does have a good cast. It's got Ralph Macchio, Laurie Metcalf, Seymour Cassel. It's a good lineup. It's just all of them are in this crazy over-the-top comedy. So that's my review for Beer League. Thanks for checking it out. If you want to read my full review of Beer League, you can go to my website, markfusion.com, and read that. There's also literally thousands of other movie reviews there, and there's also hundreds and hundreds of movie reviews right here in my YouTube playlist, so checking those out is a huge help to me as well. If you want to go the super extra mile, you can drop me a sub here. That's always welcome. And you can also, if you go to my website, you can use my Amazon links there to check stuff out. That will come directly to a little bit of that will come directly to me, and then I can put it back into getting more reviews to more movies to review here. I don't edit these videos, so I gotta leave that in. So thank you so much for watching this video. Check out Beer League if you like crazy comedies. Hopefully I'll see you guys soon.